Welcome back, Truth Seeker. The Brexit drama continues. Today is March 12th, 2019. We're 17 days from the day that Brexit is supposed to happen, and UK's Parliament has voted against this idea again in a big way. If you have not been following my work over the last few years, I've been showing how every step of the way this is a planned and scripted ritual. All world governments are controlled by Freemasonry, and all of these Masonically controlled governments do everything by a code of letters and numbers and dates in the calendar year that has everything to do with English. So, let's talk about why this latest vote has come today, why the votes are what they are, and again, what this has to do with Theresa May, which the entire Brexit ordeal is centered around. Recall, David Cameron resigned over Brexit, and then in came Theresa May. Of course, when David Cameron resigned, he resigned 109 days from his October 9th birthday, 10/9, and in the language of letters and numbers, Parliament equals 109. From then up to the present, everything has been done in perfect harmony with this code. So the MPs rejected the Brexit deal by a vote of 391 to 242 today, March 12th, a difference of 149 votes. And why? Because 149 is the 35th prime, and in this code, Europe equals 35. This is about leaving the European Union. So that's the first piece. Today, the day of the vote, March 12th, that's the 71st day of the year. The date that the UK is supposed to Brexit is March 29th, 2019, a date with 71 numerology. And what is 71? The word royal equals 71. Think of the royal family. Think of the death of Princess Diana when the Queen was 71 years old. If you have not read my book, you've missed out on the death of Princess Diana by the numbers. The ritual couldn't have been any more perfect. So, from the day Theresa May took office, July 13th, 2016, to the date of this latest vote is the beginning of her 139th week in office. And what's 139? It's the number of Freemasonry. Modern Freemasonry, established in London, England, modern Freemasonry controlling the most powerful governments of the world, and again, doing everything by this code of letters and numbers and dates in the calendar year. It's also exactly 32 months. Use the 21st letter, K is the 11th. UK 32. With regards to Theresa May taking office July 13th, written 13/7 like 137. 137 is the 33rd prime number. Brexit equals 33. Masonry 33. Secrecy 33. Order 33. When you flip the alphabetic order around, England's 33. Remember the name Cameron's 33. And my favorite headline when David Cameron was leaving office was this one right here, that he needed 330 cardboard boxes to pack up his office. Go figure. So from the last Brexit vote humiliation ritual for Theresa May, which was January 15th, which we'll review, to today, March 12th, is 56 days. And why 56 days? Because Theresa May equals 56. She was born in 1956, and the day she took office was a date with 56 numerology. Go figure. Going back to January 15th, Theresa May also has a Gematria value of 115. Just in case you're new here, you really want to know the 4 base ciphers. And let me just type out Theresa May. With the alphabetic order, Theresa May equals 115. With the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, Theresa May equals 43. With the reverse alphabetic order, Theresa May is 155. And with the reverse alphabetic order and rules of numerology, Theresa May is 56. You want to know these 4 ciphers. So on January 15th, 115, Theresa May got humiliated. Masonics 115, English is 115. It was the 15th day of the year. May alone is also 15. We pointed out how from the day of that vote to the upcoming March 29th deadline was 73 days, United 73, Unions 73, as in European Union. Kingdom 73 as in United Kingdom. Mason is 73. 73 days from that vote to the deadline. Today it's 17 days to the deadline on the 71st day of the year. Mason, by the way, again, this is why you want to know all your ciphers. Mason 17 as well. Now we get the latest vote 17 days to the deadline, you see. If you count the full span of days, because this is counting, not counting the full span when you count 73. This is just saying from January to 15th to March 29th is 73 days later. If you count the full span, including January 15th and March 29th, the span is 74 days. London 74. Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into word, is 74. English is 74. Masonic 74. This code of letters and numbers comes from Jewish mysticism known as Kabbalah. In the Book of Formation, it says God created the world by merging the letter with the number with the word. Masonry, very much based in Kabbalah. Jewish, 74. For the record, the word Kabbalah in Hebrew sums to 137, the 33rd prime. Government equals 137 in English. Masonry, controlling government. Masonry based in Kabbalah, operating this way. It's a code that's in tribute to God. Government's playing God over people's lives. Think about it. Should be very obvious the world elite are into numbers. How about your London 7/7 bombings? Anyway. Modern Freemasonry, for the record, established June 24th, 17, a date with 47 numerology. 47 and 74, very important numbers to Freemasonry. Their logo, the compass set at 47 degrees. They have the 47th problem of Euclid. From the European Union Brexit ordeal start, June 23rd, 2016, from that date, which was a date with 65 numerology, United Kingdom has the gematria of 65. So the start date was a date with 65 numerology. The vote for the United Kingdom to leave the European Union. From that date to the last vote, January 15th, it was 937 days. The reason that matters is because it's the 159th prime number. Scottish Rite equals 159. The all-powerful Scottish Rite. Scottish Rite also sums to 57, as does England. And if you want to count the span of days from the January 15th vote to today, March 12th, it's 56 days later, or it's a span of 57 days. That's why both date counts matter. Also, this was the headline. January 15th, monumental defeat for Brexit sparks chaos. I told people in 2018 chaos would be the word for 2019. Why? Because chaos equals 19. The Masonic motto is order out of chaos. January 15th, 2019 was also a date with 19 numerology. And further, European Union sums to 183, like order out of chaos sums to 183. Like January 15th sums to 183, like Prime Minister sums to 183. So those were the headlines January 15th. Then the next day, January 16th, you had a vote of no confidence in Theresa May. She survived that vote. But notice, from her 62nd birthday, October 1st, to the day of the no confidence vote, January 16th, was 107 days later. No confidence with the alphabetic order 107 to no confidence with the alphabetic order 107 with the alphabetic order and rules of numerology 62. 107 days after her 62nd birthday, she survives the no confidence vote. And just understand, same thing goes on all throughout this world. You heard that phrase, the New World Order? English is the language of the New World Order. And every single day, government actions scripted around this code with planned outcomes. It's the same thing from the UK to the United States. Our governments are not here to represent us. They're to keep us on the treadmill of life, working, slaving, paying taxes, keeping wealthy people who don't have to work wealthy because they're living off of our blood, sweat, and tears. This is what's going on in the world. These governments are just here to distract us, play games with our head, keep us in fear, lie to us, just because they want us right where they got us. Working, slaving, paying taxes. That's what it's all about. Period. All the rest of this is just theater. Political theater every single day, planned outcomes. All of this stuff is perfect. Again, it's not an accident that the difference in votes is 149 today. Again, that's the 35th prime, Europe's 35. So we'll leave it there. Learn the code, pick up the book. If you haven't picked up the book, you definitely want to. So much important information in this book. Nearly 800 pages long, only $5, so everyone can afford it. You read this book, you won't regret it. It starts with why there's 26 letters in the standard modern English alphabet, how this code's been used throughout history up to the present. Learn about a whole lot of things, including the death of Princess Diana by the numbers. Notice how she died in 97, and then this year you got the car crash of the prince at age 97. You think that was a coincidence? It sure wasn't. My video is still up on that princess car crash if you want to go check it out. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. How do I end this video? There we go. Until next time.